Hello friends, I am Rajkumar Bagda, Chartered Accountant, and you are watching Accounts Dunia. Friends, today we have a topic which we generally don't talk about. It's about our mental fitness. On this topic, we have a very experienced faculty, Professor Suresh Kumar Sharma. He is a mental health and medical nursing informatics researcher in Pune, and we are very fortunate to have him in today's video. Without wasting our time, we are just starting our session, and in the first part of this video, we will take few questions, and in the second part, we will talk about some myths about suicide.
So it's very good actually what you asked, sir. The fact in this regards, the person who is going to die, he don't want to die. Why he is telling to you? Why he is telling to here? Why he is giving to clue to society and loved one? In that person who is talk about suicide, he will commit suicide. It means the person is talking and commenting on the suicide. We should always take it seriously. In the joke, if he'll also tell, then we should understand behind the mind of that what is going on.
Okay.
Next, sir.
Myth number two is suicide happens without warning, without any indicators. Is it true?
It's false, sir. No.
Okay.
Most suicide happens giving the clue and signs regarding their suicidal intentions. When a person is going to die, he will left the clue surely.
Okay.
And who can identify that? We, community, we are the society, we are the loved ones, we are the friends. We can only access this what clue he has given.
Okay, sir. Myth number three is suicidal people are fully intent on dying. Is that true?
No, sir. Suicidal people don't want to die. They want to also live. But whenever this type of feelings come to their mind, they are undecided about the living or dying. Because they will think, if I will live, what I will face. If I will die, what I will face. So that is called the suicidal ambivalence. Means confusing mind. Should I live? Should I die? Should I live? Should I die? So what? So a part of them want to live. However, death seems like the only way out of their pain and suffering. They may allow themselves to gamble with the death, leaving it up to others to save them. They will think I will die, but they will also give clue so some other person can help them and can save them.
Okay, sir. Myth number four is women are more likely to be suicidal.
No, sir. Frankly speaking, women are emotionally very strong, other than the men's. Men are 4 times more likely to kill themselves than the women's. They are very emotionally strong. They can bear the many emotional problems, but they will not commit suicide. That's why, in that conditions, woman attempts suicide, but completed suicide has been done by the men only.
Okay. Myth number five is, sir, asking a depressed person about suicide will push him to complete his suicide. Is it true?
So for that, simply one question. If I will talk about I will talk about cancer with you, कि सर कैंसर ऐसा होता है, कैंसर में ये होता है, तो आपको कैंसर हो जाएगा क्या?
No, sir.
No,
That
sir.
will not happen.
Same like, if we'll talk about the suicide, then suicide will not. If I will talk about the suicide with the person, he will not commit the suicide. He will think कि there are patients with a depression have these ideas and talking about them does not increase the risk of them taking their own life. He will understand that something is with me. That's why he is talking with us. So if we'll talk about the suicide with the depressed person, it means we are giving the knowledge in positive way. So that is not. This is the very dilemmatic conditions. Means what we'll think if the person has improved with the suicidal conditions, like a person was sick and he had talked to the doctor and doctor has treated the depression, now person is feeling well. So
Yes.
what do you think? Yeah, problem is over. But really, most suicide occurs within the days or week of improvement, when the individual has the energy and motivation to actually follow through these suicidal thoughts. The higher suicidal rates are immediately after a hospitalization for a suicidal attempt. Means patient has improved, it means we are very cautious and we should always focus on that person in that time. He needs a more focus after improvement.
Okay, sir.
That's it, sir.
Thank you so much for enlightening us. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Signing off.
Thank you, sir. And thanks to the Accounts Dunia to arrange the talk show on this much needed topic in this lockdown. In this lockdown, like many people are alone at home and they are thinking many things. There is no need to think on that. And in this regards, I will especially thanks to Rajkumar Ji Bagda to running this type of channel for the public awareness. We wish you good luck and all the best. Thank you so much.